Hi, this is Matthew with LoveBudi with another love tip for today. Today's the 30th of August, 2019, talking about a love-centered business, being involved with a business that you love, doing what you love to do for a living. And what does that mean? Does that necessarily mean charity work, giving away, being a martyr, self-sacrificing everything that's important to you? Not about that at all, no. What a love-centered business is, or loving what you do, doing what you love. You can't really love what you do if you don't do what you love, right? So these things go hand in hand. This is about empowering yourself. This is about communicating with yourself and knowing who you are, what turns you on. Some people love working with animals. Some people love the medical field where they can be a nurse or be a doctor. They can cure people or they can help treat illness. Some people love to work with numbers. Some people love to work inside of an office. Some people love to do computer work. Some people love to do more creative things, maybe like painting or singing or dancing or performing in some way. I mean, there's a million unlimited things that you can do that could be self-expression, and you've got to find out what that is. But I'll tell you, in my experience working around the world, working in different countries, or especially working in California when I was a computer consultant or when I had my own carpet cleaning company, the people that I saw, that I worked up next to, because I was a consultant, I would come in and do my job and leave. They were stuck there, and they were doing things that, I'm convinced 99% of them hated what they did. And that's the bulk of their life. That's most of their life. That's all of what they do all day. That's what they've committed their life to. And they say people have resigned themselves to the idea that, oh, I can't do what I love to do. I have to make a living. Well, you can have both, but a lot of people, they don't know how to do that. Now, I've been lucky. I've been able to do that. Gosh, when I was, from when I was really young, I loved doing that carpet cleaning company. It was a lot of fun because I worked in shopping malls, and I met a lot of people, and I loved working in shopping malls, and I had my own little niche. And then, I did a job where I was traveling and doing advertising at college campuses all over the country. And that was a really wonderful experience. It was just basically 6 months of partying, and I did that 3 times. That was a lot of fun, and I grew out of that. I didn't feel good about that job in the end, but it was sure a lot of fun while I was doing it. And, computer consulting, I love computers. I did a lot of computer consulting through the years. I've done community projects through the years, and I've been able to do English teaching, basically, online, have a company English teaching online. I can live anywhere in the world. I can be one of those people that sits on the beach with their laptop and makes a living doing that. So I have experience in knowing what I love to do, enjoying what I do for a living, making more money than your average person per hour for the time that I putting in less time than your average person. So when I talk about business, this is something that I've experienced, and I've experienced too when I've been totally broke, and I've had to do things that I didn't want to do for a living for a while until I got back on track and got back into doing what I love to do. So I have a lot of experience in this area, and I don't mean that when you want to have a love-centered business, I'm talking about loving yourself, knowing what you love, doing what you love, and then as a result, you're going to love what you do. So don't have to be a charity, you don't have to be a martyr, don't have to give away all your time and energy to some poor people and then just sacrifice your own happiness. No. If that's what you want to do, great. And if that makes you happy, do it. But it doesn't require that. There's a million different things that you can do. Love means finding out what you love. This is self-love. Find out what you love to do and do it. Have the courage to do it. Get help from somebody. Contact me. Contact friends. Contact people who are doing what you would love to do, and they'll walk you through it. They'll help you with that. So loving what you do and living a love-centered life is your business life, which is so important because most of us are spending most of our time and most of our energy trying to make a living. Why not make a living doing what you love? Find out what you love. Get in touch with that and do that. Get in touch with me if you want some help with this, because this is a vital thing and it means so much to me. I don't like wasting my time on something that I don't like to do. Why should I do this? I remember when I was in school, I was even a pain in the butt to the teachers because they said, look, why am I studying this? I'm never going to learn. I'm never going to use this. And I was right. I never used that information. And then they said, oh, you got to do your homework. And my attitude was, I had a horrible attitude as a student, but I had a great attitude as a learner. So I was going to the library from when I was about 7 years old. And on the internet, you can learn everything now on the internet you need to learn. And you don't necessarily need this structured educational system that will a lot of times teach you something that you don't even need to know. So even when I was in school, I was saying, I'm never going to use this. I don't need to, and I'm not going to go home and do homework on this same stuff because that's my time. So anyway, coming into the world with that attitude and having that attitude has given me an opportunity to really see the contrast between people who are doing what they love and really enjoy what they're doing and the people who are just in the doldrums. And I'm telling you, 99% of the people that I've seen, when I've worked in the corporate world, when I've worked in companies, they're in the doldrums. I mean, these people are not loving life. They're not loving their job. They hate it. And that's where they're putting most of their time and most of their energy. It's silly, it's ridiculous, it's not necessary. So, do what you love. Don't sacrifice your life to a corporate environment, to some horrible slavery job. And that doesn't mean when I say do something you love and have a love-centered business life, that doesn't mean it's giving away to people that are poor either, because the more you actualize, the more you become the great you that is inside of you. That's going to help all of us. And it's going to pull the world up to a higher position. We've got a lot of potential here. 99% of the people that I've met, that I've seen in that world, they've got so much better life down the road. So think about it. See if it makes sense. See if it applies to you. I know that it's applied to me before, and I'm having none of that. Okay, thanks so much for listening. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have a lot of love in your life. My name is Matthew. I love you. We'll see you next time. Till then, I'll say bye-bye for now.